What's going on, guys? Is the Lightning back bringing you guys another Destiny 2 guide. Guys, in today's guide, we're going to be going over how to get all the regional chests here on Isle. Now, on Isle, a lot of these chests are kind of hard to find, and you guys want to have the setting on your character that allows you to jump the highest, because some of them, you have to do a lot of platforming, and it takes a long, you have to jump very high and stuff. So definitely turn that on. But guys, without further ado, let's get straight into it. For our first region, we're going to find all the chests here on Isle is going to be the Rupture. Now, what you guys need to do is find all these trees and plants and rocks and stuff. And there's going to be this little, sand tornado thing. And you need to find this part of the region. As long as you guys can find this part of the region, you just have to follow the guide. But as you guys can see, for the first and second chests are pretty close together. What you guys need to do is go over to this Vex structure. And you definitely want to have the setting that allows your character to jump pretty high, because this does take a lot of platforming. All the chests on Isle take at least a little bit of platforming for the most part. There's very few of them where you just go in a cave and you just get your chest. But as you guys can see, you have to platform up these little jumps over here. And just keep following my path. Definitely pause the video if you guys need to. It's not super hard to find the chest up here. The first one is pretty, though. You definitely have to be careful with the first one. This first one was kind of a pain to get to. But as you guys can see, as you guys just got to keep platforming over here. And your first chest is going to be right before you enter that little portal thing. It's going to be on this side. You definitely have to be careful. You have to definitely sneak over to the edge, and you will be able to see it. And there it is. There's your first chest right there. You definitely have to be on your toes. You kind of have to jump to it. And for the second chest, you can jump from here. I didn't do it. As you guys can see in the video, I failed. And I fell down. So for the second chest, like I said, you just have to keep following this path, and you have to go through this portal. Now, sometimes there is enemies in here. I don't know if it's part of a quest or something, but one time I came in here and there was enemies in here. But right now, there's no enemies in here. And what you guys keep doing is just keep going straight, and you go to your left, and there you guys go. There's your second chest here on Isle. For our last and final chest here on the Rupture, what you guys want to do is take this little sand path that I am taking right now in the video. And it definitely helps if you guys have a Sparrow, because it doesn't take as long to get to this last chest location. And what you guys are going to find is this little cave over here. And go into the cave and hug to your left. I actually don't hug into the left and I about miss it. But guys, there are going to be enemies in the location of this chest. And they're all yellow barred. So it definitely helps to have a heavy or your super ready, because it doesn't take a lot to take them out. But if you just want to hop in and get the chest, it definitely helps to have your super or some heavy ammo. As you guys can see, it does not take a lot to take them out, especially since I use the rocket launcher. And yeah, there you guys go. I mean, look at that skill. I'm such a good shot. But the chest is in pretty plain sight, and there you guys go. There's your last chest here for Rupture. For our next region here on Isle, what we're going to be looking at is the Lost Oasis. And what you guys need to find is get under this big tree here in the Lost Oasis. It's pretty easy to find because the tree is so huge. And for the first chest and also the second chest, you just want to follow this little path that I'm taking now. Guys, for Isle, you definitely want to have a Sparrow. You definitely want to be above level 20. Because you want to collect all these coins so you guys can get some gear. So you guys can increase your power level, so it's easier to do the raid and stuff. But guys, just keep taking my path for this first chest. You're going to see this little cave over here. Definitely hop off your Sparrow, because you're just going to be bumping into shit into this part over here. And there's going to be some enemies in here. You can just kind of walk by them. And I think it's the third part. No, it's actually the second part of the cave. You're going to find your first regional chest here in the Lost Oasis. So for a second chest here on the Lost Oasis, you guys just kind of want to keep following the same path as I did for the first chest, guys. You definitely want to have a Sparrow. For all the chests on Isle, just makes things so much simpler and faster. Like I said, just keep following the path you would take for the first chest, but you're going to keep going straight to the edge of the map. You know what I'm talking about. You definitely have to be careful. Don't run your Sparrow off the edge of the map. You will die. But as you guys can see, I get to the edge of the map and I jump down over here. There's this little cliff thing over here, and there's this little cave over here. You guys go inside the cave. It's going to be a little dark, but there's something in there. And there you guys go. There's your second chest here on the Lost Oasis. So for our last and final chest here on the Lost Oasis, what you guys are going to do is take the same starting path, but what you guys are going to do is you're going to see this little side sand path over here. You're going to see this little cave. Now you guys are going to want to hop into this cave. You're definitely going to have your super or heavy ammo ready, because there is going to be an ultra enemy over here. I'm kind of like a dumbass over here, and I just do fight him straight up. But like I said, if you have heavy ammo or a super, it does not take very long to take him out. As you guys can see, I mean, he's not super hard to take out. But what you guys are going to do is you're going to see these little ledges of trees over here. You're going to go on and jump on this one. This one's probably the shortest one. You want to jump on this little ledge over here. It'll help you jump onto the final ledge. And just keep looking at it. And once you get onto that ledge, actually look at where you're going and go onto this one. It does take some patience, but there you guys go. There's the last final chest here on Oasis. Probably the hardest one here to get on Isle. So for our last and final region here on Isle, we'll be looking at Giant Scar. Now what you guys need to find for Giant Scar is this little room over here. Sometimes an interceptor will spawn in here, but there's going to be no enemies in here. But for our first chest, what you guys need to do is you need to find this little location with the tower over here. There is going to be some AI over here, so what you guys need to do is take them out. But what you guys need to do is climb up on these rocks, and they're pretty kind of cool to look at. But what you guys need to do is climb onto these tables to this tower. And guys, what you guys need to do is get on top of this tower, and there you guys go. There's your first chest for Giant Scar. So our final two chests here on Isle and Giant Scar are pretty close together, and they're pretty easy to find. What you guys need to do is go to the other side of Giant Scar, and you need to climb up this little like crane looking thing over here, and that's where your second chest is going to be at. What you want to do is jump on this bolt thing, and you just want to keep jumping, and there you guys go. There's your second chest here on Giant Scar. And now the third chest is not going to be super far away from it. What you guys want to do is turn directly around. Now there's going to be enemies in this one, so you guys want to have some heavy ammo ready or some supers. You just want to take them out. There's normally enemies in here. There wasn't this time, but there you guys go. You want to go behind this little pillar thing. There you guys go. There's your last and final chest here on Isle. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and helped you guys find all the chests here on Isle. The chests here on Isle are pretty hard to find, and I hope it helped you guys find them all. Guys, I'm also sorry if this video seemed kind of rushed. It really was rushed. I've been super busy in real life and with work and stuff, and I have to still do the Nexus video. So I'm sorry if this one seemed a little rushed. But guys, I definitely hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informative. And guys, I'll see y'all in the next one.